Pfeffer Incorporated, folks. Today we are going to be reviewing a game called Laverne and Shirley, one of my most requested games. Okay, not really. This game came out in 1977 from Parker Brothers, and it is for 2 to 4 players. Now, this is a children's game, ages 7 to 14, and I'm imagining that this is typically for the female gender. The object of this game is you're going to be trying to make your dreams come true. And how do you make your dreams come true according to this game? Have the most dating hours in a week. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you make your dreams come true. I really never knew that. I wish I had when I was younger. Anyway, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be moving around the board and you're going to be placing chips on spaces that represent different days of the week. You'll be doing different little activities and you're going to be trying to fill in your diary card with what represents hours. And whoever has the most amount of hours is going to win the game at the end of the game. So, let's go ahead and take you through this game. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and take you through the components. First of all, you have your standard game board here, and if you are a fan of the 70s, this board screams 70s with all its really loud, ugliest colors. So, this is a very loud colored board. Right here you have one pawn, and both of the players are going to be moving these pawns. These here are chips, and you're going to be picking out 4 of the 5 chips here, and there's 4 different colors. There's yellow, there's green, there's red, and then there is blue. These here are cards that represent how many hours you've been out on a date during the day. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be trying to collect these cards and fill up these different days that are here on your diary. What you want to try to do is fill up all 7 of these days, but the game may end early if you end up spinning Laverne's dad here on that spinner, which I'll show you here in just a little bit. This here is your diary, and again, you're going to be filling these things up with cards. Saturday and Sunday, they're going to be worth double. So if you get a 3 put on here, it's going to actually be worth 6, etc. And right here is your spinner. Your spinner serves 2 purposes. You're going to spin this thing, and this is going to tell you, number 1, how many spaces you're going to move the little pawn, and whenever you end up filling up one of these days with 2 of your chips, you're going to spin it and see if you're going to be able to collect one of those dream cards down there. Now basically the way the game works is you're going to go ahead and spin, and let's just say you spun a 1 and it says brown bag. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and pick one of your chips and pick one of the days that says brown bag on it. Let's just say I happen to say Thursday. And then the next person will spin. So let's just say they go ahead and spin, and they spin a 6. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they also get brown bag. So now what they can do is they have 2 choices. Now, you have to be able to fill out 2 of these spaces in order to spin the wheel there to see if you'll get one of your dream cards. So what you can do with this is you can actually place it on another space that says brown bag, or you can go ahead and place it on top of the chip like this to try to slow them down, since you're going to need 2 chips of your color in order to spin for the dream card. But let's just go ahead and say that we put it over here. So let's just say, again, yellow spins and they end up landing on another day, another dollar. Again, they can go ahead and put it on any day that says that, but let's just say, for example, that they put it over here. Now that they have 2 chips on there, they can go ahead and spin this wheel to see if they will get a dream card. If they get it on where it says dream comes true, they will go ahead and pick up one of these dream cards from the stack. If they land on secret dream, you can go ahead and pick up a card and then place it on any day over here on your diary. If you end up, again, putting it on dreams come true, you're going to put it on the day that it represents here. So in this case, I would put it on Thursday. If I land on dream cancel, that basically means I'm going to have to remove both of my chips and I'm not going to get a dream card. And wrong number here basically means that I'm not going to end up getting a card, but on my next turn, I can go ahead and try again to get a dream card. So let's just say I ended up spinning and I spun a dream come true. So what I would do is I would go ahead and put the dream come true, and this is basically represents 4 hours of dating. So what I will do is I will put that card here face down on Thursday. Now again, if I had rolled a secret dream, I would go ahead and pick this card up, but I would put it on any day here on the board. So if you had it with a high number, you would want to try to put it on Saturday or Sunday, since that's you can double your hours over there. So then after that, you're going to go ahead and remove both of your chips, and then you will continue playing the game. Now there are a few spaces here that will allow you to do different things. If you land on the blind date, you will be able to place one of your chips on any space. So if it ended up landing over here, I would be able to just simply place a chip anywhere, and let's just say I put it here on Saturday. If I land on what's called stood up, I can replace someone else's chip with one of my own. So what I would do in this case is I would just simply kick off reds and put mine here. Now, if you land on the space here that is called Dutch Treat, which is this one, you will be able to spin with another player. What this basically means is if you and another player are occupying the same day, then both of you can go ahead and spin to see if you will pick up one of these cards, the same way you would as if you had two of them on here. Now, if you actually did not have any chips on the board, you could actually just place one somewhere and then do the spinning with someone. So in this case, let's just say red were to spin, and red spins Secret Dream. So in this case, you would go ahead and place a card anywhere here on this board. So let's just say I choose Monday. And then yellow goes ahead and spins Secret Dream as well. So they would be able to do the same thing. Now, eventually what's going to happen is all of these cards are going to be either put here on the board, or someone's going to end up with 4 cards, like so. Now, if someone during the game rolls wrong number, visit from Laverne's father, when somebody has 4 cards there on the board, that is going to end the game. And the game will also end once somebody fills up all 7 days. And then what you will simply do is you will reveal all of your cards like so, and then you will add them up, and whoever has the most amount of hours at the end of the game is going to win. So my thoughts on Laverne and Shirley. All right, well, first of all, my wife thinks this game is cute. So I asked her what she thought. She said it was cute. So if you're a female, that is a woman's perspective. From my perspective, I think this game is average. There's nothing really that special about it. It is a kid's game, and that's who it's going to appeal to. As an adult male, it doesn't really appeal to me that much. Now, there are certain children's games that do. Ghosts is a really good one, and that's typically a children's game. And there are some others as well. But this one, not so much. It's not a bad game. There's a little bit of strategy. And I mean, when I say little, I mean minuscule amount of strategy. Of course, you can put your chip on your opponent's chip to try to slow them down. There'll be times, and there actually is a little part too where you can think about, you might end up with something like a brown bag, and you already have like the day that has the brown bag on it covered. So you have to think, well, I can put a chip on that and hope that maybe I can get a secret date if I end up getting 2 chips on that particular day. So there is a little bit of thought process that goes into that because you only have a limited amount of chips that you can use. So as far as the components go, this game screams 70s. Oh my gosh, this game is like loudest board I think I've ever seen. I could probably light up my room if my electricity ever went out because of how loud it is. But anyway, I think people who enjoyed the show Laverne and Shirley would probably be interested in picking this up, especially if they have kids. But I don't know if today's kids would be interested in a game that is this old. But anyway, this game probably sells for about $5 on eBay, maybe more. I got this one at a thrift store for about $2 and it was complete. And funny thing is I left the game board there when I left the store, and I went back the following morning. Unfortunately, it was still there, thank goodness, because people are trying to sell the board for $10 and that's too much. I would say, this is probably a game that, if you're a collector of this series, you would probably enjoy. You might have a child that might enjoy this. As an adult, I probably won't pull this game out a lot, but my wife likes it, and it's a game that is it's okay. But anyway, guys, that's my review of Laverne and Shirley. You all have a great day. Haas and Pfeffer, everybody.